everyone knows like I'm from like out here. There's not a lot of Chiefs fans.
All right, we're doing it now. Fuck it.
But no, I was just saying that's what everyone wants to talk to me about still. And they're like, how are you feeling? And like people are sending me DMs about it. I'm just like, dude, like pissed about it.
Okay.
Need a break.
Do you? So I'm less like I appreciate and I think that they belong on the Missouri side, but the Missouri versus Kansas part of it all, I'm not like as angry about. But I've seen a lot of like somehow, of course, the Mizzou KU part of it, I can already see the difference where like KU people are very like it doesn't matter and like it's still the same team, blah, 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 whatever. And Missouri people are like,
pissed.
I won't be a fan anymore because it's in Kansas.
No, people
are you angry that now that it'll say Kansas City KS instead of Kansas City MO?
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
But that doesn't mean like I'm going to be salty and like not support them or like not be a fan. But it does like there's something inside me that like it pierces me a little bit just because like it's always been Missouri and like fuck.
My question now is when they fucking it's Monday Night Football and they do B-roll of the city, they're going to show the Missouri shit. Like it's downtown is in Missouri. All the barbecue restaurants that people like to go to besides like Joe's are all Missouri side.
What are they going to show?
Where's the fucking parade going to be? Missouri?
Dude,
what are they going to do? In a fucking suburb in Kansas?
But we should all call that out. Be like, no, that's not Missouri. You know what I mean? Like, or that's not Kansas. That's all Missouri shit. It is. Yeah, and you know what? Like in a business world, like I get that like he's getting what, $2 billion for free?
Fucking everything for free. Like it's the crazy. People have said it's like he's robbing the people of the state of Kansas. Like the tax breaks fucking crazy. Like they own the stadium, but they're not making any money from it.
Yeah.
The rent that he pays goes
like
into
$7
a pot,
million, but it's not even. That doesn't even.
The rent that he's paying it just goes to one pot that then he can use that money to use again for like stadium renovations and security and fucking whatever else he wants. My biggest gripe, like Arrowhead that you actively play in right now, it's not like some old fucking relic that used to be cool. Arrowhead Stadium is actively cool. It is actively the loudest stadium in the world. Fucking Google it. It's in a part of the Guinness Book of World Records that was set in like 10 years ago. It's not some historic thing that like is now like needs to be moved or changed or is like totally dead. If you Google loudest stadium in the world, it says Arrowhead Stadium, Kansas City Chiefs. Yep. You just hosted like 6 AFC championship games in the last 7 years, and you got to host them because you won other playoff games in Arrowhead. The ones that you won because it was in Arrowhead. You hung 3 banners in that stadium. It's like so not like the idea that you would fucking leave that behind in the dust when it is a bucket list for NFL fans, for people who like sports, for anyone who works in like TV. They all want to go to Arrowhead because it's super like historic. It's genuine. The reason people like Arrowhead is because when you go down low, there's not a bunch of suites with rich people. It's people who wear overalls and drink Bud Light and like sing to the songs they play on, whatever. He's going to build a bunch of fucking suites for all these corporate fucks, and it drives me fucking crazy. And I won't like talk about, it's not my family, it's his family, but like his dad built Arrowhead, made it into this cool thing. In the 90s, it was still the loudest stadium in the world. If you look up any interviews, people always say, we don't want to play at Arrowhead because it's so loud. It's like, their fans are so awesome. One time in the 90s, it's the only time I've ever seen this happen in any sporting event. The ref told the stadium to quiet down or there would be a 15-yard penalty because like the refs couldn't communicate and John Elway like couldn't hear anything, and he looked at him and he was like, I don't know what to do. It's been the
best,
like the best place in the world for years. And I'm sad because I learned to like love football at Arrowhead Stadium, and I won't get to share that experience with my family, or like my hypothetical children. And that's a bummer. But anyways, Lamar Hunt built the stadium and made it cool. And now his son is leaving it behind so he can fucking play Great Gatsby and like host a Super Bowl. One more thing, sorry. The other thing that people say is they're like, oh, well, now Kansas City can host Super Bowls and Final Fours. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like no one in Kansas City's dream is to like host a Final Four. It doesn't fucking matter. That's not cool. No one, it's literally so owners can like can say that they are the reason that the city's hosting some shit. Yes. It's good for the economy for like 3 months and then it fucking goes back to normal. If anyone ever looks at you and is like, well, now the Chiefs can host the Super Bowl, say, I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. Leaving Arrowhead for that is so crazy to me. No one's ever been like, I'm from Dallas. We hosted a Super Bowl in 2003. Like,
and our team doesn't need to host. Crazy. Like, it would have been cool to do it, but like, we go and travel and we still win Super Bowls. Like, that says even more about your team if you can win on the road. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much. And honestly, everyone's going to say like,
but hosting a Super Bowl isn't even it doesn't mean your team. It's probably two other teams. It's like, why it's fucking stupid.
Dude, it is. It is.
Also, football should be played outside. I could talk about that for another hour, but like to build a dome too is so fucking lame. I have so many cool Chiefs jackets that I'm gonna have to fucking leave under my bed now. Like,
but everyone does. Like, I think that's like,
yeah.
And I know a lot of teams are doing it. And I know, like, you know, maybe the athletes. I don't know really how they feel. I'm sure that the locker rooms and all that type of stuff will be better. But like, I think that's part of like coming to the Chiefs. Because honestly, and I'm not trying to do this.
I agree. No, I know. I agree.
But we like out here in Arizona, we had the nicest facilities and it was awesome. And then you go to Indiana, but there's so much history and Gainbridge. And it's like, oh shit, like, you know, like you're kind of going back to the basics, but it was cool. But like you were all in there and it was like, it was just a different mindset. And I think that like, I don't know. And I know we're building a facility now, but I think there's something to be said with like the history. And it shows like when you go into something, players know the history behind it and you want to play because of who came before you. You know what I mean? And like Arrowhead is one of those stadiums where it's like Madison Square Garden. It's like, oh shit, dude, like we're here. We're here.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you. And I think a lot of people feel the same way you feel about how like, you know, your dad took you. That's where you loved, you know, to love football. And I think a lot of people have stories like that. And people are going to be like, oh, that doesn't, no, that does matter. Like, that's why our culture in the Midwest and especially in Missouri is so fucking awesome, is because we know how to rally around a team. If it's hot, cold, freezing, to like all of it, like that is just part of the sports culture in the Midwest. And so I think they're probably making a mistake too. So
they are, but like to them, here's the thing. It's like, it's not a mistake to him because he's going to make so much money. He doesn't give a fuck about us. Mm-hmm. Like, it just sucks. And like,
I wonder how like the players feel about it.
I would say most of them don't have an opinion because it's not for 6 years. So we kind of have time to like process it, which I'm glad it's not like tomorrow. But most of them, like Mahomes might have a few years there, but a lot of them are going to be like Chris Jones, Travis Kelce. None of them will play there. So I think they get to like not really have an opinion. But I wonder what Chiefs players from like the 90s and 2000s think. Like, I don't know.
Well, you know, like I think being, and I'm not in their position whatsoever, but I think that like when you come from not having all the nicest stuff, a part of you is like, oh, like finally we're going to get what we deserve in the weight room and in the training room and showers and locker room. But I also think there's a side of like, that's where all the memories were made. You know what I mean? So I feel like more people are going to be leaning towards like, no, like we want to stay in Arrowhead. But there's a little piece of everyone that's like, you know what, maybe we are getting what we deserve with like the accessories and everything.
They could have had that at Arrowhead. What's funny is he also didn't spend money ever before. Like, he's fucking cheap. That's why this is crazy. That's my thing. Why couldn't you just like if that was one of the main things? And they're saying they're going to build a stadium so it can be even louder. But like, fuck that. It's not.
You don't need that. I know.
It won't.
But like, why couldn't they just renovate like the training room and locker rooms and all that?
I'll tell you, because the way they did it was they wanted like the county or like It's also weird because Kansas is like all in, and Missouri, because we have St. Louis, it's like, and St. Louis has other teams, like they don't care as much about Kansas City sports teams. So it was kind of like Kansas City, Missouri, and like Western Missouri against the entire state of Kansas. But anyways, he wanted like the county to pay for it via taxes and stuff like that. So they would always propose these tax bills to like get money from people to vote on money going to like renovations and all this shit, when like, hey dude, you're a fucking billionaire, don't be a cheap fuck for like 1 second, and like you do the renovations. And like it just was never gonna, like, yeah, he could have paid for it, but he was asking Missouri County residents to like, it's Jackson County, I believe, to pay for everything, and they voted no because they sent him this like last minute cheap fucking whatever. And so he'll blame taxpayers and like people.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
When in reality, he could just do it and like keep Arrowhead fine. But the players do a thing at the end of every year where they vote on.
Dude, I saw it. Like, when he got an F.
He got Fs. He got Fs because he didn't spend money on shit. And now he wants a new stadium. That again, he's really not even fucking paying anything for it. But
that is just, why? You would think, they said like the first time we won a Super Bowl that he got like 4 out of 10. He was the worst owner. But why is that?
Cheap. He's a businessman.
Yeah.
Probably very smart. But like, I don't think he actually gives a fuck about tradition, history, any football shit at all. It's like, it's all business.
You know what's funny?
Which blows.
That is like, I feel like a lot of people in positions of power, because that's what we're dealing with our commissioner, is they are very, yes, we will give you credit. You are very smart business people, but we need sports people too. We need a business.
Is Kathy not a hooper?
No.
Oh, I guess I never really even.
She like ran
that.
Deloitte.
People can be good at business, but at the same time, not get what like. But then again, like, why would I expect fucking a billionaire dude to care about what a blue collar dude in fucking Kansas City, Missouri, like actually cares about, or look out for them in any way? And I guess you could say the same if Kathy, like, she can run a business or like run an organization well, but then when it comes down to like actually wanting to be like seen as relatable or like being a good transitional like voice for like what players want, what fans want, she could be bad at that and still be good at like the business management side of things, I guess.
But yeah, that does suck. I think a lot of us are butthurt over that, as we should be though. Like that's some shit.